And I'll bid you adieu. Also briefly, we're continuing to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month by honoring a woman who is making a difference in our community. Did you know that in Arizona, of 100 high school freshmen, only 9 will complete their bachelor's degree within 6 years? And let's just be honest, those are not the numbers that we want. They are certainly not good. So Karina Kwamea and the Be a Leader Foundation set out to make some really profound changes using mentors and leadership training to help students be better prepared for college, and their target audience starts young.
Okay, so the mission of Be a Leader is to increase the number of...
My parents actually came to the States, to California, to Oxnard back in the 70s. Education for them was very important for us. They didn't want us to struggle like they did. My mom worked picking strawberries for over 30 years. With a second-grade education in California, that's all that she could do. Thanks to her, she always believed in us and she pushed us. She didn't know how to help us with a university application or financial aid, but she knew we had to get there. A lot of our kids, unfortunately, their parents just kind of do whatever either the kids are telling them or the teachers are telling them, instead of making sure they have the correct information and saying, my child needs to be, taking an AP class, my child needs to be tested for GATE, my child has a 4.0. What opportunities are there for my child?
Be a Leader Foundation is wonderful. Information that sometimes we don't think about without coming here, like the requirements today that they gave us versus what the university requires versus what high school requires. It's not the same thing. And if you don't find out about it, one time we had a little girl here today that said she missed some of the classes, so she had to go back to the community college and take required classes to be able to get into university. So it's information that helps a lot.
I started college and did not finish, so that also has opened my eyes to what types of things can happen and get in the way for you to go back and finish your education, and I don't want that to happen for my daughter, because the older you get, the harder it is. There are more obstacles in the way, and I think it really does show the kids that if you work hard, stay focused, that you can get to where you want to be.
I hope to become a lawyer in civil rights.
Well, first I have to go to ASU for pre-law and then Harvard for law, and then that's what I want to be, a lawyer, then a judge.
We get to learn about colleges, how to get scholarships, things to pretty much just get us college bound so that we can have better jobs, live better lives.
One of the mentors are helping me out, thinking what I should be when I grow up, because I want to have a job before I become a lawyer.
How many of you guys were picture smart?
Our students meet one Saturday a month, both 7th and 8th grade, and also parents, just helping parents understand the process of learning about higher education and how to get there. I know firsthand, and I know the frustration. I also know that there's parents that just don't know, and if they were to get the information, it would make a world of a difference for them and their children. There's something about you wake up every day in the morning and you're happy to go to work. You're happy that you're going to get to see the children that you work with, or you're happy that you're going to see the parents. That's what drives me. It just makes my heart happy to know that we're making a difference, and our kids are at the front lines, just aiming for the stars.
And joining me now in the studio is Karina Kwamea. We want to thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And I'll just pause right at the onset of this and thank you for your service to our community.
Thank you.
I think that what you're doing is so profound in just planting seeds.
Absolutely. So the Be a Leader Foundation, and you said it well, our mission is to increase the number of college-going students by empowering them to become college-bound, focused, prepared through leadership training and mentoring, and that completely sums up our workshops. Our programs are open to all students, so it's great, the Hispanic Heritage Month it's awesome, but our programs are open to all students. Anyone can be part of them.
You know what I found so interesting is that some of the students in there, they're not aspiring just to, maybe I'll go to college and I'll go get a business degree, and they don't have much specificity in their goals.
Right. Absolutely.
They know exactly what they want.
Yes.
They know exactly. One wants to go to Harvard and wants to do law. Another one wants to, civil law.
Yes.
I mean, this is impressive that they're able to get this sort of leadership and mentoring and be that spot on and focused in their goals.
And that's the great part about our programs. Our 7th and 8th grade students, the Be a Leader Foundation works with 7th through 12th grade students. So our 7th and 8th graders are focusing now on what are the requirements, what do they need to be doing in high school when they get there to be prepared for college, for university, and to have a mindset of, okay, I want to be a lawyer, I want to go to medical school, I want to be a teacher. What is going to take me there? And then our high school students focus more so on, okay, well, now I need to get ready to fill out the college application, fill out the financial aid application. What do I need to get there?
You know what I think is also so impressive, and I think it's going to make such a difference in these young people's lives, is the fact that your program doesn't just stop with the kids. Because let's face it, a lot of the students that you're trying to target through this program, they don't have that sort of ideology being enforced at home.
Right.
Mom and dad probably didn't go to college,
Right.
but to get them in there and teach them the skills that they need to support their kids in those goals.
And that's
is amazing.
That's really one of my favorite parts, is being able to reach out to the parents, both English and Spanish speaking parents, that, whether they had some college history or not, we're able to kind of guide them in the right direction so that they can be a team and partner with their students and accomplish this great goal.
I think that this is the most impressive and most successful program I've seen that's just approaching the whole student and the whole family intergenerationally. I'm super excited about this. I want you to tell me lastly about this annual walkathon that's coming up on Sunday.
Yes, very exciting. This is our 4th annual walkathon. It's called Taking Steps Towards College Success, and it's amazing. It's going to be Sunday, October 14th at Margaret T. Hans Park. They can contact us at bealeaderfoundation.org or call us at 602-758-8000 to get more information. But definitely it begins at 9 a.m. and it's the first of its kind in Arizona, really. What we're doing is making our community aware of the importance of higher education, and with the statistics that you said earlier, we need our entire community involved and making a difference together.
Well, I appreciate the difference that you're trying to make, and it brings joy to my heart to know that you take joy in doing this for us, because it takes people like you. It really does. So we appreciate it. And if you can't head out to the walk, then make sure that you try and get plugged in some leadership opportunities or some mentoring opportunities. We'll have all the information about this Be a Leader Foundation on SonoranLiving.com.